can we simplify this even more? We've talked about just this room. So what about the past? What about all this stuff that we do carry with us? The next step. Oh no, it's the F word. Forgiveness. This was the hardest chapter by far for me to write. Because there's something about forgiveness that is really difficult. And if you're sitting here saying, well, actually, you know, it's not fantastic, because it was, and sometimes it still is for me. I sat there for 2 days and just couldn't get going with this. Until I developed a quite selfish approach to forgiveness. That actually, I'm not forgiving for the other person. I'm forgiving for me. The universe takes care of that other person. Forgiveness never says to the other person, what you did, you've done and it's okay. I'm fine with it. It says you did. I'm not Robert De Niro here. You did what you've done. I don't sound like Robert De Niro. And I'm no longer going to let it affect my life. I'm not going to carry it with me any longer. And there's a real frailty to forgiveness, a bit like worrying. Because there'll be opposite ends of the spectrum, extremes, where I can't start to imagine something happening to me, like could have happened to someone in this room, and I stand up and say, forgive. Big stuff. But the bit in the middle, the 98%, and you can storm out if it's not right, we've done to others. So all this stuff we hold against other people, on some level, in some way, whether it's a bigger version or a smaller version, we've done to them as well in our lifetime. So we hold this stuff against them. And actually, 99% of the time, they don't even know we hold it against them, so we carry it. So we're not forgiving for them. And we've done it to them. Or there may be a point in their life where they were so low, we were wrong place, wrong time. And they've beat themselves up about it every day since. We don't know that either. We don't know where they were on their path. We just crossed at the wrong time. Just like people cross our paths at the wrong time. Very quick one for forgiveness. We can't do it now, but this is a really profound, simple, but liberating exercise. If you take a page and put a heart in the middle, and draw a line across it, like such, and you put the person's name at the top who you wish to forgive, for you, don't feel guilty about that. And underneath, summarise why he lied to me, just like I've lied to others. And then underneath, with compassion, compassion recognises the suffering of others. It's at the root of all forgiveness. You start to think of reasons why Bob may have lied to you. He's frightened, insecure, people pleaser. Could have been anything. The pen will be slow at first, but put yourself in Bob's position. You don't have to use Bob, you can use anybody. It's a bit limiting if you only want to use words. And just think, why would I have done that? Because me and Bob are just the same. And then above the line, think of how it will benefit you. I'm free. Travel light. Able to see Bob in a different light. Don't restrict yourself. And above the line, look at all the reasons why your forgiveness of that person would move you on. And then at the bottom, something about speech marks that work for me. I forgive you. And if the F word's difficult for you, use relief. I am going to relieve myself of this situation. Not forgive Bob. But I've had enough and I'm going to release. I'm going to relieve myself of this situation. Relief. With a sense of relief. Now Wayne Dyer said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. My experience is that when you bump into Bob, if you've done this honestly and with authenticity, Bob's changed. almost without exception. And he has no idea you've done any of this, you've done it for you.